Good morning, all. This is Assistant Professor Kushal Kumar from Department of Management Studies, CKThakur College of Arts, Commerce and Science, New Panvel. So today we will be seeing the subject Logistics and Supply Chain Management, which is for final year BMS, semester 5. So first we will see Introduction to Logistics Management. What do you mean by logistics? Basically, logistics is a process of planning, implementing, and controlling the flow of goods and services from place of production to the place of consumption for conforming to customer satisfaction. See, as we all know that all the goods are not made at one place. At some places there is more production, and at some places there is less production. So to bridge this gap, we need logistics. So for example, let's take mangoes. Mangoes are not grown everywhere, but when mango season is coming, you know that mangoes are available almost everywhere. Now this is only possible because of good logistical system. Now we are staying in, let's say, Maharashtra, and still we get apple. Apples are not grown in Maharashtra. They are grown mostly in North India, mostly in the upper part. So from there we get apple. Again, that is possible only because of logistics. So when proper logistics is there, each and every customer will get all different types of products which are available on this planet. Now logistics refers to the overall process of managing how resources are acquired, stored, and transported to their final destination. Now we all know, we all are aware, and we all have been using Amazon, Flipkart, Big Basket. Nowadays we have Zepto, Blinkit, then Minutes. All these are possible only because of good logistics system. Otherwise it is very difficult to deliver goods. So logistics is very important for any business. Now let's go to next part, importance of logistics management. First is logistics is the bedrock of trade and business. You know, you want to do any business, you need logistics. For instance, if you are making a product at some place and you want to sell at some other place, we need one part of logistics, that is transportation. Let's say if I am making mobile phones in Maharashtra, now I will not restrict selling mobile phones only in Maharashtra. I want to sell it across India. So I need a very good transportation. So here logistics is crucial for any business. There is transportation, then warehousing is there, packaging is there, material handling is there. All these are part of logistics. Second, leads to customer satisfaction. Now I am sitting in India, I know I can easily order an iPhone, or I can go and buy an iPhone. That is, a customer is satisfied. Now this is possible again only because of logistics. You know, nowadays customer, they don't have to step outside the house. Sitting at one place, they can order anything and everything, starting from fruits, vegetables to furniture, electronics. Everything can be ordered at a single click. Then integrated logistical activities. As I said, logistical is a flow of goods from one place to another. Now in this flow, we need suppliers, we need transportation, that is third party company, fourth party company, we need warehousing, we need labors, we need material handling agents, we need packaging. Unless and until all these are not working together, you cannot achieve any logistical activity. You can see when we order anything from Amazon, the parcel is coming in Amazon's box, that is packaging. Company, if I am buying a mobile phone, the mobile phone packaging will be there in their own company's name, but along with that there will be one more packaging done by Amazon. So to protect the product also, and to create more and more brand awareness about the product. Third is, next is competitive advantage. Now what do you mean by competitive advantage? What extra I am giving to the customer? Now previously we used to order from Amazon, Flipkart, all the grocery things. Now suddenly Blinkit, Zepto, Instamart, then your Minutes, they came. Whatever you want to order, goods will be delivered within 10 minutes. Now this is a competitive edge over Amazon and Flipkart. I will not wait for a day. Today's customer is very fast. They rather, I will say, they are not having patience. They want everything immediately. Now this is where a big business opportunity came, and your Blinkit, Zepto, they all came into picture. And now, you know, every day, many people are ordering from these apps. Then supports critical functions like operations and marketing, sorry. Operations, again, moving goods from one place to another, you need good operating team, operating support. Otherwise, it will be very difficult to move goods from one place to another. And then marketing. Aggressively, you have to promote. Unless and until customer is not seeing the product, he will not buy the product. You can see on social media, on TV, on our mobile phones, if you go outside, there are hoardings. Everywhere advertisements are there. Unless and until a customer is not seeing the product, customer will never buy the product. And finally, logistical cost. Now, overall, what logistical cost will include? There are labor cost, there are packaging cost, there are handling cost. All these costs will start increasing. So logistics is not like easy, but expenses are there. Now here the biggest risk is customer, when they are returning the product, the cost gets doubled for the company. Next, we will go for objectives of logistics. First is rapid response. Rapid response means, for example, when I open an app, any app, and I want to buy a particular product, instantly I can see whether the product is available or no. Nowadays, we get this icon, notify me. So if the product is not available, you have to just click the notify button. Whenever the product is available, you will get the message that now the product is available. So you can order. That is rapid response. Again, possible only because of good IT infrastructure. Second is minimum variance. Minimum variance means what you are seeing online, what you are placing the order, same product should be delivered by the company to the customer. So there can be little variance, but the variance should not be very vast. Like I am ordering a white color product and I am getting a black color. The variance is too high. So customer will again return the product. Third is minimum inventory. Minimum inventory means maximum money is getting blocked in inventory. For example, if I am getting any product at a discount, I will, for example, raw material. So I will try to buy it in bulk. Now, if there is no demand for the finished product, my entire money or capital will get blocked in that raw materials. Unless and until the raw material is not getting converted into finished goods, I cannot sell the product in the market and I cannot recover the money. So here inventory should be minimum, or there is another concept, EOQ, economic order quantity. The quantity of inventory or raw material which is required, we will order only that much. Then movement consolidation. Movement consolidation means we should try to deliver or transport maximum goods in any vehicle. The vehicle should not go half, because the payment will go full, but the vehicle is going half. That means you are losing money on that. So here you can group different products, or you can group with different small traders, and you can send the goods in the market. Next is quality. Quality is something which is very difficult to put in words. Quality is like an experience. Unless and until you don't buy and use the product, you cannot say the quality. So quality is something which comes at a later stage. And previously customers who have used the product, they will do this word of mouth publicity that the quality of the product is very good. So unless and until you are not working on quality, long term survival will be very difficult for any company. Last is life cycle support. Under life cycle support, there are two things. First is after sales service. For instance, in case of electronic goods, what services you are giving to the customer once the product is sold. Like for example, a customer is buying an AC. So for next 1 year, will the services be free or no? Whatever charges are there, all these things should be clearly mentioned or told, informed to the customer. Then reverse logistics. Reverse logistics means the product is going back from the customer to the company, which is not good for any company, because nowadays before customer buys the product, customer reads the reviews. So if any negative review is there, you will lose next 5 customers. Next is inbound and outbound logistics. This is the flowchart of inbound and outbound logistics. You can see there is first one is inbound logistics. It is also known as upstream logistics. Here the order placement is done, then vendor will check the order and he will try to process the order. Unless and until product is not available, the company will not accept the order. So company has to make sure that the product is available with the vendor. Then the vendor will deliver the goods through transportation to the company. The company will receive it, company will store it, company will issue it to third party, and then the sourcing will be done to the customer. So these things are actually happening in the market. Next is outbound logistics. You can see outbound logistics. Again, order transmission. First is customer order. Customer will place an order. Then order will get transmitted to the company. Then company will start processing the order. Then company will select the order. And then company will finally transport the order. And customer will get delivery of the order. And then notification will be given to the customer that the product has been delivered. And after delivery is done, most of the companies, they ask for feedback from the customer. So unless and until the product is not delivered, you are not supposed to give any feedback to the company. Next we will see logistical functions or logistical mix. First is order processing. This is the first step. Once you select the product, you will place an order with the company. So company will start processing your order. So nowadays, previously there was cash on delivery option. Now also it is there, but most of the people, they make payment instantly if they are happy with the services of the company. Big companies are there. So first order processing, the company will start processing the order. Along with this, company will make sure that the product is available. Here comes your inventory management. Inventory means stock of all goods, that is raw materials, semi-finished goods, finished goods. So any customer who is ordering, the product should be available where? In their warehouse. So our third point is warehousing. So goods should be available in the warehouse. Then the message will go to the warehousing team that order has been processed. Then from there, the goods will be packed and it will be loaded to the vehicle. Here we will use transportation. Again, we know in transportation there are 6 modes of transportation, starting from railways, roadways, airways, waterways, pipeline, and any guess? Ropeways. Yes, ropeways is also one mode of transportation which is being used in hilly areas. So again I am repeating: railways, roadways, airways, waterways, pipeline, and ropeways. Then after this, material handling. Again, this is one crucial step where many times the material is getting damaged. So here your loading and unloading is done. So again here cost plays a very important factor, because cost goes up, cost comes down, because labor is being used. So when the material quantity is very high, so we use machines. So machines like forklift are being used. After this, packaging. Packaging plays a very important role, because customer is attracted towards the packaging. It's like the matter doesn't matter, but the matter how you present, it matters. So you can see when you go out in any shop, we are more attracted towards the packaging. The product is same, or sometimes the product quantity is very less, but we are more attracted towards the packaging. So packaging plays very important role in the market. Psychologically, it hits the customers and customers end up buying. So when you go for shopping, sometimes we end up buying more goods which we have never planned also. So here packaging again comes. Then during transportation, that when the goods are moving, goods are in transit, chances are very high the goods will be damaged. So you can see bubble wraps are used, thermocols are used, so that the products are safe. Then next is information management. Information, now when you are placing an order through any, for example, Amazon, Flipkart, or any app, you can keep a track that where the product has been reached and when the product will be delivered. Then sometimes the delivery agent's number is also shared with the customer. So information. Now due to IT, you know, information can be shared as quickly as possible. And finally, customer service. What you are giving to the customer once the product is sold. Product selling is not the last part. After this comes your customer service. If your customer is not happy, then he will make sure that you are losing 10 more customers, because word of mouth publicity is more powerful than any type of publicity. Now, these are some pillars of logistic, how to achieve logistical competency. These are 7 pillars, starting from network design, then information management, transportation, inventory management, warehousing, material handling, and packaging. All these together, they form a good logistical team or a logistical activity. You need all these things. So, we think that we just order online on Amazon or Flipkart and the product is getting delivered. At the back end, all these activities are happening, which we cannot see, but they are happening continuously. 24/7, these things are happening. Continuously, goods are moving in the market from one place to another. There are packaging is done, then information is being shared. All these things are continuously happening in the market behind us. Now we will come to the last part, that is reverse logistics. Now what do you mean by reverse logistics? Reverse logistics involves the process of moving the product from the point of consumption, that is from the customer, to the point of origin, that is back to the company from where it came to the customer. It knows flow of goods, services from the customer to the company. Thus, it is a situation where inflow of goods and services are reversed. It is not same. Now, when your reverse logistics may happen, scope of reverse logistics. First is return of unsold goods. What do you mean by return of unsold goods? There are many goods which are not sold in the market. So the shopkeeper, small vendors, they have to return the goods. Now, for example, bread or any dairy product which is not sold, it has got a very short life because all these goods are perishable in nature. So these shopkeepers, they return it to the company. The goods are going back to the company. Then one more example is there where it is not uh, consumed but it is highly perishable. It is a non-food product. It is newspaper. Newspaper is one thing which expires every day. You cannot sell today's newspaper tomorrow. So if today I am not able to sell the entire lot, I have to return it to the company. Second is refilling or reusable packaging. Nowadays you can see when you buy big products, normally boxes are coming along with that. So you can refill or reuse. For example, many people use this soft drinks bottle for storing water. So it can be reused or it can be refilled. Then oil containers, again it can be refilled. Third is repairs and refurbishing. Now, if any technical problem is happening with any electronic goods, we are not replacing it. We normally try to repair it. Then product recall. This happens normally in case of automobile company. If there is any major default or defect in any part of the automobile, the entire lot is being recalled by the company. For example, if there is a problem in the gearbox of any XYZ vehicle model, the company has to recall the entire lot. For example, in the month of, let's say, February, company sold 50,000 units of XYZ model, and then they realized that there is a problem in the gearbox. So they have to recall that entire 50,000 units and they have to fix the problem, because automobile, it's a car, and driving on highway, on road, and problem with gearbox can be like it can cost the life of the customer. Then recycling. Now nowadays this concept is there, it is coming many, at many places you can see people have shifted using plastic. From plastic they are going to paper or eco-friendly products. Now recycling is something which can be a game changer, because nowadays due to your pollution and all, people have stopped using this plastic and they are shifting to goods which can be easily recycled. Now paper is one thing which can be easily recycled. And lastly, scientific disposal of waste products. Now waste products, here you can see nowadays maximum waste products are e-waste. So in some countries they have started using this scientific method how to dispose the waste products. Now our mobile phones, you can see our headphones or your mobile chargers, they all are electronic products. Now if they are not working, we just dump it. Now again that goes back to the nature, it is not getting disposed. So there are scientific methods which help them to dispose. Now in continuation with reverse logistics, we will see what is green logistics. Green logistics describes all the attempt to measure and minimize ecological impact of logistical activities. It is the aim to strike a balance between economic and environmental efficiency. It does green logistics refer to procedures and steps instituted by logistics company to minimize waste and other negative effects to the environment. So as we know, pollution is increasing. That is when green thing came in, that is eco-friendly. Many companies have shifted to this concept of green logistics. We will see how to achieve green logistics. First is network optimization. Try to use maximum network so that your transportation, especially in case of roadways, is coming down. Try to use maximum goods which can be loaded and which can be sent. If I am sending less goods, I will be using more vehicles. When you are using more vehicles, then chances are there pollution will also be increasing. Second is alternative mode of transportation. Now e-vehicles have already came into the market. So that is one option where we can shift from petrol, diesel to e-vehicle or CNG. That will come in the next point, that is alternative fuel. Here we will be using CNG or LPG. Then building bypass roads. Now bypass roads, why? Because if roads are on highways, if you are not building bypass roads, then it becomes very difficult and chances are there that the traffic will start increasing. So again, when traffic is increasing, it will have an impact on the pollution. So in many cities you can see there are bypass roads. Then paper usage reduction. Now many companies have stopped giving bills. They have started giving e-bills. Even when you go to shop at any store, normally they have stopped giving you paper copy. Either you will get a message on your mobile about the bill, or sometimes they will email it to you. So this way you can also achieve green logistics. New fleet induction. New fleet induction means vehicles which are more than 15 years old should be replaced with new vehicles. If 15 years means they are more harmful for the environment, they will create more and more pollution to the environment. So here the company should discard old vehicles and they should go for new vehicles. And last is waste recycling. Again, connecting with the previous topic, here we will be using scientific methods how to recycle the waste. Now waste can be any type. Thank you so much.